All right, welcome back. As we first reported on 7 News at noon yesterday, if you were with us, the FDA says it has approved a first of its kind cholesterol medicine from Merck. Now, the drug maker says Lip-Fendra is the only oral inhibitor or pill, and it has the potential to impact millions of people. So joining us now with more on this new drug is Dr. Alan J. Taylor, Chairman of Cardiology at MedStar Washington Hospital Center. Chairman, thank you so much for taking the time to be with us today to talk about this.
Thank you, Megan. Nice to be here.
Great to have you. A lot of people have questions about this, and I want to talk about the pill in a moment, but just setting the stage for us. Cholesterol, why is lowering it such a concern, doctor?
Well, cholesterol is the biggest reason people develop heart and blood vessel disease, and it's the most easily treatable way that people get heart and blood vessel disease. And for the listeners, if you're hearing this and you have heart risk, maybe you're over 50 and you have high blood pressure, or you have a family history, or you've had a heart problem, your cholesterol probably needs to be lower, and this is a way to get that done.
This is a way to address that. One of many tools in the toolbox,
that's right,
so to speak. So I would ask, I initially asked you, what does this pill replace? But it's not replacing anything. It's just changing the delivery, right? Can you talk about how the pill would be different?
So like a lot of problems, it takes multiple medicines to get to the right levels. And this provides now a pill form to get to the right cholesterol levels, which is really much lower than most people run at. So a statin is the common medicine to treat cholesterol.
We've heard of a statin, yes.
And many patients take those, but the cholesterol, despite that, remains too high. So this adds to that in a very safe and effective way using a pill form. We've been using these medicines, Megan, for about a decade in injectable forms, and now we have a pill form. So that's great. We have patient choice options.
Options for people. Who might this be good for? Is this just for everyone with high cholesterol? You said for a lot of people it's above where we want it to be, or is there a specific patient you have in mind for this new pill?
That's a great question. The labeling is very broad, and that is that for people that need additional cholesterol lowering, which is pretty much everyone that's on a cholesterol medication. And so I think for the listeners, it's if you are on a cholesterol medication and you're at risk or you've had heart disease, talk to your doctor. Your cholesterol probably would be beneficial if it was lower, and this or the injectables is a great way to get there.
Good way to do that. Any potential side effects with this since it's new and just approved here?
Yeah, we think of fancy medicines as being risky, and what's remarkable about this, and we have a decade of experience with the injectables, is that they're amazingly effective, more effective than the statins, and actually much safer than the statins. People commonly with statins will complain of things like muscle aches or cramping. Not a problem with these drugs. These are really easy to take. So it's an exciting development to give patients choices, and that's also to open up clinicians' minds to get cholesterol lower.
And that's especially, every body is different, and you never, sometimes it's trial and error with medications to see, you know, what affects you in a certain way. If someone is watching, doctor, and they're thinking, I want to try that, I might be a good candidate, what are good questions they should raise with their doctor at their next appointment? How do they start that conversation?
Yeah, it's what are my numbers? And what could my numbers be? And should my numbers be lower? And if my numbers were lower, how would it benefit me? You're always better off with lower numbers. And we really run at too high cholesterol levels in this country, which is why we have so much heart disease. It's still the #1 killer. And it's great to have options to break into that.
Biggest takeaway here, you know, for those watching about what they should do when managing their cholesterol. I'm sure there are many pieces of advice, doctor, that you would give to people, but biggest takeaway for our viewers here today.
Get on your numbers, know your cholesterol numbers. If you're on pills, take them. Pills don't work when you don't take them. And then be interested in getting your numbers better. Your numbers are probably higher than they should be, and if they were lower, your risk would be lower. So it's a great development.
A numbers game, and this is really positive in that fight. Doctor, thank you so much for taking the time to be with us here today, spreading the word about this new option for so many people.
Thank you, Megan.
All right, and we will be right back after this quick break.